Hello, everybody, and welcome back for a new visual novel I found on itch.io. Link will be in description, and this game is called Nothing Special. Here we go. Cold. It's cold. It's so cold. How long can my body go on? It's freezing. I'm drenched. The ties are cutting into my skin. The pain doesn't get better with time. It's the same relentless throbbing. What was that noise? It's footsteps. Very familiar footsteps. Sound of leather boots sinking into the mud. Seems like she's back. I can't tell if I'm relieved or terrified, but what does it matter? All I can focus on is the pain. You're awake, right? Every time I come over, you're sleeping. I'm surprised you managed to sleep so much. Seems pretty uncomfortable down there, but I guess you have nothing better to do. There's nothing I can do to make her release me. I already tried. I've tried everything. I won't make the mistake of engaging with her again. Aw, what's with that smell? It's awful. Don't tell me you. Oh no. Was it really that urgent? You really couldn't wait for me to come back? I know it has been a while, but you didn't do this on purpose, right? To attract search dogs or something? No, no, you wouldn't do that. A blinding light hits me. It's coming from behind her. A flashlight, maybe? Does she have someone else with her? There's no way. There is. There is another one like her. Now, well, have to clean you up. It's getting real difficult to take care of you. I never signed up to be a babysitter. You make it very hard for me. Oh well, let's remove the gag. You know the drill. I take a deep breath as she rips that thing off my jaw. The air is nice, isn't it? Cold shoulder. Hmm. I'd say that's better than the crying. We're making progress. Today we will skip the usual course. Chores. I have a big surprise for you. I admit I'll let you stay here longer than planned, but life's busy, you know? As an adult, I have a lot of responsibilities. I can't just sit home and draw all day. It's hard out there for us normal people. Luckily, my living conditions changed. So, guess what? You can come home with me. It'll be dry and warm. And not only that, my attention will be fully on you all day, at least for a while. Isn't that great? I'm sure you're thrilled to get away from here. Her house? Is that really better than the forest? It's easier finding people in forest, isn't it? I can't say I hate the idea though. I'm going to die if I stay here any longer. By the way, do you feel any pain anywhere? She's gotta be kidding me. Don't let her get you angry again. Just answer normally. Everything hurts. I can't feel my feet. Oh, that's not good. It must have been pretty cold. Let's see if they warm up when we're inside. I can get you some painkillers as well. Painkillers aren't going to remove these zip ties. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Just hold out a little longer. It must only be a mild frostbite, so it will heal by itself. Is she talking about my feet? I guess she only hears what she wants. You were lucky. Think about it. At least you haven't been eaten by an animal. Haha, just kidding. I don't think they eat humans alive. Except rats, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to put these on for safety reasons. She weaves a blindfold in front of my face before putting it on tightly. I know last time has been difficult with traveling, and I apologize for the bruises. But I got some help this time, so everything should go smoothly. Help? So it really is another person? Called by two psychopaths. How the hell am I gonna survive this? We'll see each other in my room. Play nice, alright? There is no use in resisting. She grabs me by the collar of my jacket and drags me through the mud. It's painful. We stop, and I hear a car door opening. Another person's footsteps are coming towards me. Both of them pick me up to shove me in the back seat. They close the door and start driving. The drive is long and they sit in silence, not saying a single word. I try sleeping, but it's impossible with the anxiety. After what feels like many hours, the car stops for good. Seems like we arrived. The door opens and they carry me out. They're more careful in doing so this time. I hear a door opening and I can feel them carrying me up some stairs, following by dropping me to the ground like a garbage bag. So much about being gentle. Maybe they just had to stay quiet outside. Does this mean there are people around here? That would increase my probability of survival. Faintly, I can hear them whispering, "Thanks," to the other person before she comes in and shuts the door. She removes my blindfold. Ah! The red walls gave me the illusion of being in hell for a split second. Turns out we're just in a normal looking room. Not what I expected from a kidnapper. The basement would have been more fitting. My attention goes back to her. Hello again. Welcome to my room. Ah, all alone in my room. I'm glad. Looks nice, doesn't it? I cleaned everything for you. Maybe I should have done that after you came. Your smell is going to linger, but oh well, I'm not going to do it twice. Take it all in. No rush. I'll bring you some food, and after that, let's get you clean and warm. Don't try anything funny while I'm gone. Seriously. She leaves and shuts the door behind her. This is bad. Nobody will find me here. I'm tied up, but even if I wasn't, could I run or walk? My feet are in pretty bad condition. Can't do anything at all? I might as well look around. What is that? I guess that's where a window is supposed to be? There's some sort of plate placed in front of it. Maybe to board it up? An empty shelf. It's pretty big. Does she used to have a lot of books? It's my art, printed out. I feel a shiver go down my spine. That must mean she knows me from online. I had no idea. I can look around more, but there's doesn't seem to be anything more interesting. She didn't even lock the door. Is she that confident I can't escape? She's playing with me. It must be early in the morning. But what day, I wonder? The days in the forest have been blending together. I've seen enough. So she knows me from online. Looks like looks like this is some sort of stalker. This is bad. I assumed it was a ransom situation. I guess it makes more sense. I haven't had any contact with my family in so long. They have a bit of money, but not that much. And who knows if they even waste it to save me. Why me then? Is it because I'm an artist? I never heard of that happening. But there are so many artists better than me. Also, how the hell did she find me? I really have to get out of here. Who knows what she's capable of? I'm back. I want to get you your favorite food for today, but things got in between, especially money. The fridge is as empty as can be, so I just got you some oatmeal for now. You must be so hungry. I'll feed you, as usual. Let's get that off. She removed the gag. What would happen if I screamed? The risk is too high. Time for your meal. I don't have a spoon this time. I forgot it out there. She doesn't have silverware here? I don't believe that. I hope that's alright. My hands are clean. And you're dirty, anyways, so it doesn't matter if you make a mess. Well, it matters a little bit since I had to clean so much. So let's be careful. I hate cleaning. I know it's weird to eat out of my hand, but you're not grossed out by me, right? What is she planning? Well, if you have no objections, say I have no choice but to go along. Reluctantly, I open my mouth. Ah, good thing. Here you go. Don't bite down on my finger, alright? I won't forgive you. Bite down on her fingers. What does she mean? Her fingers enter my mouth together with the oatmeal. She's using 4 fingers to shove it in. Why is she putting her hand in my mouth? She wipes the food off my tongue, but keeps her fingers inside. I am completely taken aback by the strange pose we're in. Did you know that over 6 billion bacteria live in there? Your mouth, I mean. Mine too, of course. She starts feeling up the inside of my mouth, going over my tongue and teeth. It doesn't seem like she's searching for something specific. It feels like she's moving the food around. I don't get it. Is she drudging me? Drugging me? Is this something perverted? It's a bit disgusting. I don't mind though, someone has to take care of you after all. Is she trying to get a reaction out of me? I can't read her expression. She slides her finger off my palate as she finally takes them out of my mouth. The food is smeared all over my gums and tongue. I don't know what kind of oatmeal this is, but something about the texture is odd. Here, have another scoop. You're hungry, right? Wait, what is that? There's there's something moving in my mouth. Without hesitation, I spit it out. No way. Those are maggots. There's so many of them, in different sizes wiggling around. I had that in my mouth. I had them all over my mouth. What are you doing? I still feel it tingling. Are there more? Are they still crawling around in there? I spit again, trying to get rid of the sensation, and again. But it won't go away. How many can there possibly be? That's enough. I see her bowl her hand into a fist as she lifts her arm. Mm. Fuck. She punched me hard. My jaw aches and I have a throbbing headache. This dizziness makes it hard to focus on what's happening. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but you shouldn't have done that. I get very angry at people wasting food. At least you only lost a single tooth. I, what? I look on the ground. There's a tooth. It's mine? I suddenly taste the blood that's dripping out of my mouth. The pain will go away soon. I didn't punch that hard. Next time, just listen. It's not that hard. You did this to yourself. She really is dangerous. I don't want to have to do that again. I'm sorry, alright? Hold up. She gets some tissues from her table and brings them back to me. Open your mouth again. Nervously, I open my mouth, slightly flinching when I watch her hand move towards me again. She looks around my mouth and stuffs the paper towels into the side where I lost my tooth. Just keep that on there until the bleeding stops. We'll put ice on it sometime later. I'll clean this mess up when we're done. Let's get you into the bathroom. That smell is kind of unbearable. She drags me by the armpits into the bathroom. It's not like the fanciest bathroom, but at least it's cleaner than my room. The pain is still pulsating in my head, and my jaw started hurting as well. The bright light of the bathroom hurts my eyes, but I slowly get used to it. The water got cold. I put some more hot water in. Small room for two people, but we have to deal with it. The window isn't boarded up like in the room. The sun seems to be rising. It's hard to believe there are ordinary people walking outside this building. Walking by a kidnapper's house without any idea what's going on inside. Maybe I've walked past some places like this myself. I read very hot water is bad for frostbite. Should be enough then. Time to get you out of those smelly wet clothes. Getting new clothes doesn't sound bad, but I don't know if I want her to see me undressed. It's going to be a bit difficult. My eyes widen as I see her take out her knife. What's she going to do with that? Don't worry, I'm not going to use it on you. I'll try to cut them up and pull them out under the zip ties. Why does she want what does she want me tied up so badly? She could just threaten me with her weapon. I need a bat, but should I really let her do this? No. As she crouches down to get a grip on me, I start thrashing myself around to the best of my abilities. I barely have any strength. She seems to stop her attempt and stands up again. I keep on thrashing and slowly get out of breath. The adrenaline doesn't last long at all, and my exhaustion kicks in again. My motion gets slower and look up at her. Are you done yet? I wheeze and give up. My body immediately goes limp again. I suppose you really want to keep on those clothes. That makes things more difficult, but sure, I'll run with it. We'll just beat you with them on. I guess that saves time. Even if it's very inconvenient. Next time, you can just ask me instead of acting like a snail being salted. I'm taking your shoes off. Please, don't do that thing again. Into the bathtub you go. Oh, it feels very hot. Finally, we can get rid of that stench. Aren't you happy to be in a warm tub? Hmm. I'll let you soak in there for a bit to warm up. Hmm. You know, I get that you aren't feeling great right now. Being in that forest must have been awful. That's how life is, though. She's talking like she isn't the cause of my misery. I had an awful week as well. My stress levels are off the roof. And then I had to take care of you on top of all of that. She has no empathy whatsoever. Why do I even listen to her rambling? The least you could do is make it easier for me, but I suppose you don't care at all. I mean, I get it, you're tied up and all, but I just think it's disproportional how much we give each other. I cared a lot about you, and I did so much. I came almost every day to feed and clean you, and all you do is be a big baby. It's my fault, I guess. I should have lowered my standards and expectations. I will change that from now on. I'll treat you like you treat me. Let's see how you like that. At least you could do is apologize. Whatever. Does it matter now? It doesn't. Forget I said anything. We should talk about something else. Hmm. Um, I've been wondering. Do you have a partner? What? You look confused. Is that really a weird question for you? I guess it's not something you hear often. I have no idea what her intentions are. She'd know I have no partner if she was stalking me. It's an awkward topic, I know. I was just curious. I couldn't find anything on that, so I guess you don't have one. It's difficult to know with online relationships and all that. Believe it or not, but I haven't been in a relationship either. At least, not a true one. Just fleeting interactions, romantic failures, and mistakes. I've been pretty unlucky, and that hasn't changed to this day. Even though I make a big effort to find someone, I always feel, oh well, let's finish up your shower. It should be warm enough. That's all. She's not going to make me make some passive aggressive comment. What was the point of the question? I guess she has nobody else to talk to. The zip ties are a hindrance, but we should still be able to get it done. I have to get you clean, so don't make too much of a fuss. If you aren't weird about it, I won't be either. I let her finish showering me. Done. You're all clean, I think. Your reeking clothes make it hard to tell. They colored the bathwater completely brown, and it's all down the drain now, luckily. I've got to clean the bathtub too, now. I got new clothes for you. They're pretty large, so they should fit you well enough. How do we get them on you, though? I suppose I have no choice but to untie you. I'm sure you're happy to hear that, but don't even think about trying something stupid. She takes out a knife and cuts the ties. Relief washes over me as I am able to relax my limbs again. You got some bruises from them, but nothing too bad. Here are the clothes. Hurry up with changing. The clothes she gave me really are large in size and seem to be made for men. Are these really hers? She waits for me with her knife still in her hand. I don't think I'm a threat in my condition, but who knows what she's thinking. Standing probably isn't a good idea with frostbitten feet. With difficulty, I managed to get dressed while sitting in the bathtub. Alright, finally back to the bedroom. You can't walk. That's an issue. I guess you'll have to crawl. As if I wasn't humiliated enough already. She must be enjoying her power trip. Come on, we don't have all day. Hesitantly, I pull myself out of the bathtub and start crawling towards the door, on all fours. Haha, sorry, you look ridiculous. It's kind of fitting, since you like acting like a baby and all. I ignore her insults and make it to the room. She falls behind me.